Hiya, Fikayo. Just following on from John's question about your degree, have you brought any of your revision work or your books away with you while you're on England duty? Because you've got 6 days. More than 6 days.
I haven't got the books, but I can do it online, so I can see whatever I need to see on there. And yeah, I've had a little look at them, and obviously it's the first few days, so I've tried not to look at that too much. Try to be focused on the football, but when I do have free time, I can look at it. Yeah.
There's just a point about all the players gaming, but are you more likely in your spare time to be doing that than getting involved in FIFA or anything?
No, I like to watch. No, it's not just the books. I like to kind of spend time with the boys, which is important as well, and have a bit of fun. But yeah, at night when before I'm going to bed or whatever, I might have a look over it. Yeah.
I'll go again then. Just to go back to the racism. You said that there's the protocol to follow that you've been told about in the meeting.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what that protocol is? Because I think we're a little bit unclear on what you've been told you're meant to do if you do get racist chanting.
Yeah, so I think the protocol is you first, the referee is notified or whatever it may be, and then there's an announcement made. Game carries on. If it happens again, then the referee takes the players off the pitch. Then he decides whether the atmosphere in the stadium is fit, or if we want to actually come back on the pitch and want to carry on playing on. And then from there, it's decided whether we carry on playing or if the match is abandoned or whatever it may be.
So you won't be taking a decision on your own as players to walk off the pitch in the first instance?
No, yeah, as I said, it's the referee is notified of what's going on. And then if it happens again, we're taken off, and then it's kind of a collective between both teams and the referees and the delegates who are there about what happens next.
What was that protocol passed down to you by Gareth Southgate, or did the players decide that they didn't want to walk off?
No, that's just how we've been told it's going to be.
So there wasn't like a players' vote and people said, "What do you want to do?"
No.
It was just from
like
the manager.
That. Yeah, and then obviously from the steps of if we have to get taken off the pitch, then as a team we'll then make that decision whether we want to go back on or whether we want to stop the game.
Hiya. I know you spoke the other day about the decision between selecting England over Canada and Nigeria. Can I just ask, what was the deciding factor for you? I know you spoke to family and friends, but when it came down to it, why was it England?
I mean, England is one of the best footballing countries in the world. And when England call you up, it's very difficult to say no. In the same breath, a lot of people have told me, you should play for this country, play for that country, but England were the ones who called me up, and then once England called me up, that was it. And do you sense then that, I know you're right at the start of your career, but do you feel looking ahead that England have got a chance now to actually go and win something that, to end this long wait for a major international trophy? Yeah, of course. I mean, the last World Cup got to the semi-finals. Yeah, it was difficult to watch losing that game, but you can see that. I think everyone can feel that there's something going on. That the team's very good, very young, got the mix of experience as well, and everyone's firing on all cylinders for their clubs as well. And I think that going into the major tournaments, that's what you need. And as you can see, people like Harry Kane, Sterling, Tammy, they're all firing on all cylinders. So I think that going into a major tournament, that's what you need, and stand us in good stead.
We've spoken a lot about your time with Frank Lampard at Derby and Chelsea, but your first steps in the men's senior game was with Brighton and Hull. You must have had some ups and downs there, and some moments that have really helped you now, I guess. What were the main ups and downs during those periods? Yeah, I mean, firstly, playing for Brighton, I went there in January and they were already top of the league, and the team was pretty settled, and I was 18, 19 when I was there, so I was pretty much just starting out and going into a change room that's not full of 18, 19-year-olds, people around your own age. It's people like Glenn Murray, who's been playing in the league for 10, 15 years, and now they're fighting for points to get promoted to the Premier League. So
that was different. That was kind of being in the first team environment. Doing my bit when I can, when the manager wanted me, trying to improve, and then obviously at the end getting promoted, which was a high. And then my first full season at Hull, way far away from home. The first time I'm moving away by myself. And then, we didn't start too well. And then for the whole season, we were kind of hovering over the relegation zone. And that was a different kind of challenge mentally, because maybe you're not sure if you're going to be in the team next week because you lost a game, or the team wins, so you're not sure if you're going to play the next game. And then, you have to win points because you've got to stay up. So, I think that both those loans really gave me a really good outlook on football, that one time you can be high, the next you can be low. And obviously coming from Chelsea, where we're winning a lot of the games, winning a lot of trophies, and it was kind of you're kind of protected in a way to going into those kind of loans where it's you. I think that those loans were probably what molded me as a person, as a man. Kind of grew me up a lot quicker.
Excuse me. Back on the racism issue. Have you spoken as players? The protocols are well published by UEFA, and everyone understands them. But have you spoken as players about what happens if you don't get the support from the officials that you need? Because there have been incidents in the past at various England matches at different levels where the on-field officials have perhaps not understood what's going on and haven't acted appropriately. Have you discussed what you do if you report it and nothing gets done about it?
Not really. I think it's obviously we want to trust that the protocol they've put in place is right, and we just want to focus on the football, as I said, and we don't want to be thinking about we're going to step on this pitch and it's going to be a hostile atmosphere, we're going to get racially abused and stuff like that. We just want to go and play football and let the people who need to do their jobs in that sort of respect do their jobs. So we haven't really spoken about, if we get racist abuse, this is what's going to happen. It's just kind of been, we're focusing on football, and then if we get anything, we know what we need to do.
With this attention on the issue beforehand, do you trust then that the officials will be aware that there could be a problem, and you trust them to act appropriately?
Yeah, of course. I think that's part of their job to do. Because we know that it's something that's happening currently way too often than it should, and we just have to be prepared for that, I guess, which is why we had that meeting, and it's a current topic as well. We're so aware of it, and as I said, all they can do is tell us what we need to do, and then once we've done what we need to do, then we need to let the people who are responsible for dealing with that deal with it.
Okay, we'll end it there. Thank you very much.